Hello my friends, and in today's video I want to discuss an exciting and promising project that I believe has great potential for the upcoming bull market, and it's called the Graph or GRT. So today we'll go over what GRT is, its use cases, and the interest it's generating from major crypto venture capital funds. I will also touch on the possible price action we could see with Graph given the technology and coin fundamentals. My goal is to thoroughly analyze all aspects of the Graph project so we can determine if it's a worthwhile investment and why. So let's dive in and get started. As usually, hit a like, subscribe to the channel, and also subscribe to my Telegram channel where I share more exciting information. And let's get started. So currently one GRT token is valued at around 16 cents, and at the current moment it has over $1.5 billion in market capitalization. I want to emphasize immediately that this is a very substantial sum. Moreover, we have more than 80% out of 10 billion of tokens in circulation already, and after 2030 an inflationary model will be launched where these tokens will be added to the market. And if you pay attention to the popularity of this token, almost 500,000 people have added this project to their favorites and follow it. So this shows the token is recognized and followed a lot. And to understand GRT's potential, you need to understand what the Graph protocol is. As decentralized finance or DeFi gains traction, the Graph protocol is becoming more important in crypto. So the project enables developers and users to utilize public APIs to build subgraphs for various decentralized apps and to query, index, and gather data. In April 2021 alone, the Graph's hosted service processed 20 billion queries. The network relies on Graph nodes that scan blockchains to organize data. Developers and users can pay GRT to access and build subgraphs. By indexing data, developers define how it should be structured for dApps. Indexers build a decentralized query market where consumers pay GRT to use services. So the network relies on delegators, indexers, and curators who provide indexing and curating for GRT. And this incentivizes improving APIs and providing accurate data. So consumers pay indexers GRT to query subgraphs. Users can build Ethereum, IPFS, and POA dApps via GraphQL, and more networks will likely be added. So currently GRT has $1.5 billion market cap, and as the market cap grows, GRT's price will likely spike. GRT token has great utility within Graph to incentivize data access, and developers can easily access blockchain data to build relevant dApps. As you can see, GRT has been accumulating and may pump soon. Due to trend in AI tech, AI cryptos have gained attention recently. So crypto engineers are incorporating AI for decentralized services using coins like GRT, and its value has surged due to its AI association. And in overall, the market believes that GRT could become an integral AI crypto. By the way, guys, a short advertisement, please do not skip, maybe you'll find it useful. I'm personally using Tangem wallet for holding any crypto in general. It is a self-custodial hardware wallet that gives you absolute control of your private keys. It has been audited by Kudelski Security, an independent Swiss audit company. The chip has the highest certification level EAL6+, which guarantees the high level of security of your assets. You can find the report on the official Tangem's website, everything is transparent. And unlike other wallets, Tangem comes with 3 cards, and what I personally like is that it is shaped like a card. Looks like a traditional bank credit card, and it can fit anywhere, can be taken anywhere, and these cards are used for generating and storing your private keys instead of a recovery seed phrase. The wallet supports over 6,000 different crypto assets across 37 networks. You can also access decentralized applications, and through the secure Wallet Connect protocol, the mobile app also allows you to trade on exchanges, buy NFTs, and stake your assets. It is absolutely easy to set up and easy to use. And for the pack of 3 Tangem cards, 1 wallet. I really do recommend you to have 3 because it has a higher level of security. It will cost you around $70. This makes it one of the most affordable hardware wallets when compared to options like Trezor models, for example, Ledger or others. And if you use promo code ALL4MEN, you will get additional 10% discount. So please go ahead and explore the website for yourselves. If you're looking for a good quality wallet to store your crypto, I do suggest Tangem. The link you can find in the description. Thank you for watching, and let's continue. Looking back, the price of GRT has been quite low for a long time. 2022 was a period of minimal price activity due to the massive decline in the value of various major tokens. So this includes Bitcoin. So let's move on and go through the ecosystem. As you can see, the ecosystem currently has over 200 nodes, which is a substantial number. More than 60,000 projects have been deployed within the ecosystem by launching their subgraphs. And this includes various applications, sites, tools, NFT DAOs, analytical platforms, metaverses, and more that are leveraging the ecosystem. In the time they've been operating, they have significantly grown their ecosystem. For example, popular platforms like Uniswap, SushiSwap, and Polygon are part of the ecosystem, as well as numerous NFT marketplaces, DEXs, and DAOs. There are many well-known products, but there are a lot of smaller projects crammed in to fill out the ecosystem. Of course, the ecosystem is large and has grown, you can't deny that, but it does have its empty spaces and gaps that are worth noting. So the ecosystem isn't small, but it isn't completely built out yet either. Let's gradually move on to examine their Twitter account. We can see that it was registered in 2018 and has over 300,000 of followers, so it's fairly active. There is news, audience engagement, likes and reposts, which is quite normal. However, there aren't really big celebrity-type personalities signed up here. There is a certain group of people with serious name recognition in the crypto community, as well as many media influencers with large existing audiences on platforms like Twitter. And in my opinion, overall it's pretty good in this regard. So now let's directly look at the dApps and also examine the funds that have invested in this project so far, and see how much they have raised. The venture capital funds invested heavily in this cryptocurrency token. Specifically, major firms like Coinbase Ventures, Digital Currency Group, and Fenbushi Capital, Framework Capital, Multicoin Capital, and etc. acquired a substantial 34% of the total token supply, which was nearly 10 billion of tokens. So they invested around 280 million at that time. We'll come back to discussing the other funding rounds later, but in these early strategic rounds, the big venture capital funds grabbed their 34% stake, locking up billions of tokens. And in my opinion, these funds have already profited enormously from their early investment. Even at today's token price, they're sitting on huge gains compared to their initial investments. I'm not even calculating their profits when the token hit over $2 during the last cycle. For example, in just one of the early rounds where they bought 17%, almost 2 billion of tokens, their investment has appreciated tremendously, more than 100x. But what caught my attention and why I decided to make this video is that in 2022, the Graph project has received additional 255 million in investments. Major funds have contributed to Graph, including a large investment firm such as Multicoin Capital and Digital Currency Group. So the point is, an additional 250 million was raised during 2022. It speaks for itself. And GRT token price was not pumped or manipulated during this time. You can see on the graph there was a complete downtrend, which shows no manipulation has happened across these two funding rounds so far. And just to show you, I would like to compare with other projects that are being hyped at the moment. Everyone knows them, many people invest in them, so the news shares all this information. And such projects like Optimism, for example, we see it attracted over 180 million in investment. And it's a relatively new project. Then there is Arbitrum, which got over $120 million. So these are top-tier, second-tier solutions that are well-known. Even TIA Celestia too, which we've heard a lot about recently. And now we have here the graph with additional 250 million invested in 2022. So you can see the difference. So let me be frank. When the funds initially purchased these large amounts of GRT token, the official price was around, say, 30 cents. However, in my opinion, that was just for the show. In reality, the price had already crashed to 5 or even 6 cents when they actually bought in bulk. I assume that they deliberately announced the higher 30-cent price so that retail investors would think the funds got a good deal, hoping they would then rush to buy at 30 cents too. This was a form of manipulation, and I'm sure they bought at the bottom around 5 or 6 cents, even though they publicly claimed 30 cents. So the dates were intentionally misleading, making it seem like they purchased at 30 cents or even 20 cents before the crash. But it's very unlikely they would ignore the bottom falling out to 5-6 cents. Now let's quickly go through the news that I would like to share with you. First and foremost, we have already discussed its additional $215 million of investments during 2022. Okay, the second one is the Graph project is moving to Arbitrum's network to accelerate its blockchain product development. And based on the information I have studied, they are already on this network to speed up their blockchain capabilities. So this indicates that the project is evolving and expanding its ecosystem, which are positive signs of progress. Additionally, the Graph developers recently revealed a new roadmap that provides details on how their platform operates and how it is structured. It lays out their objectives and plans. The fact that they are openly sharing their roadmap is another positive sign that the project is actively developing. Overall, these updates show that the Graph protocol is working to enhance their blockchain platform and products through new partnerships and planning, which will definitely be reflected on GRT's price in the near future. So as for myself, I have been investing in this project since late 2022 at an average price of about 7 cents. Now it might be a little less because I stake it on KuCoin at 7% APY. And as of today, the project is valued at around 16 cents per token, so there hasn't been much price movement yet. Assuming we don't experience a major pullback in the broader crypto market, purchasing this asset around current prices could be quite reasonable. As I said previously, I already have some position in GRT token, and if the market presents an opportunity, for instance, if the price falls to around 10 cents and lower, I would definitely buy some more. I want to emphasize that in my subjective opinion, this technology that is emerging seems to be building something great, aiming to be a Google of blockchains for indexing information for developers to create graphs and to upload data. Thus, in long term, I don't think the investors backing this project would have allocated capital without seeing the potential for this idea to become a foundational backbone facilitating widespread ecosystem development. So, I believe the value of this token could potentially grow tenfold or more. For example, when it was first issued with no supply and circulation, it was easier for the price to reach $2. Now, with the market cap of $1.5 billion and many regular investors and holders, I think substantial growth is achievable. The reason is simple: funds need to earn and to make back what they invested, which they often do. Of course, there are certain risks here, as in any other crypto, and the upside is less than for newer, smaller projects. I wouldn't consider this a long-term or a fundamental investment. My first price targets are around 30-35 cents. At those levels, we could look to sell some volume if the market presents the opportunity. That would allow us to recoup the investment and retain some free coins to see how things unfold. While risky, I see potential for this token to multiply in value from current levels based on funds exiting at higher prices. So I think it can reach $10 to $15 billion market cap during the next bull run. And taking that into account, GRT token can reach 0.618 Fibonacci level and cost around $1.5. But this is not a financial advice, guys. That's my personal opinion. So that was it from my side. I hope this was informative and interesting. And if you like this content, give me a like and I'll try to showcase more of these projects. Also subscribe to my Telegram channel. Thank you all and see you in the next videos. Thank you.